Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Yeah, welcome to SaharaFootball.net. Once again, we are in Accra Sports Stadium. It was House of Oak versus Interlice. 90 minutes plus 3 minutes at a time. House of Oak won by 2-0 against Interlice. We have one sports journalist from Top FM to be interviewed. His name is Opoku. Opoku, Yabobo Nevi. 90 minutes plus 3 minutes at a time. House of Oak 2, Interlice 0. Impression again.
Well, Cypher, medal I think it's a game now. You may share any day. TV and as a commentary is a very interesting game because me ban mami hushi House of Oak for their past matches in Accra Sports Stadium playing against Dream FC me called Dansuman. I was able to travel to Sugakope Koshomo match no. So if they are taking their match against playing against Wafani Bahasi, they are commission Interlice by fight. The game in Angasa was very bad. Also, my catch was a media funny and say organize 11 near 8 boy. Accra Folk Interlice a bit much for the game was very, very bad. Although House of Folk winning 2-0, it was a total mess. Bad game, I know. It's me witness to Accra Sports Stadium.
Okay, so for now, House of Folk group, no, not southern sector. In my open, House of Folk are winning with 12 points to say or that. So, going back, near them say Sunday be tricky, but Sunday they are going back to Tema against Interlice. With this performance, two teams in put hand. Do you think say House of Folk a bit more APP was Tema?
They can put a surprise at Tema because some Tema they will come back to second round remember next because second round remember almost 4 games at home. They're playing Wafa, Liberty, Karela, and then one team B because they have a lot of home matches. 4 home matches number 4. I say it's half home matches operation win all. They are going to go for it. So let's see. Group near open wided. Karela we need it. So let's see what is going to happen.
So do you think the House of Folk can progress from this group?
Progress, but progress here. Because with this team, we share Kotoko. And I say Diana and I say Mediama or other sector on they will disgrace your team.
But coach, say a process. Supporters you understand. But OPARE, it doesn't mean about say Okofa under 20 Biabe team. Coach says they should take their time. To you, who do you say?
It's a process. So let's say it's a House of Folk qualify. Wakobo final against Kotoko and Mediama and I say Ash Goda. They will always go and play Africa. With this team going to play Africa, I say, Mami down. First match, Accra has 3, or we turn to 4, 7. So we should coach and say progress. So when they qualify, they should tell them say we are preparing our team to stay back in the house and we will make another team go. Simple. So we shouldn't force supporters now. I understand that, but we shouldn't force them to go and play what they can play. I say, boy, Mami down.
Okay, better was.
And yeah,
we have another sports journalist in our midst. She's called Obonu FM as well as GBC. Now welcome to NB Sports. Fantastic. Now welcome to SaharaFootball.net.
Oh, thank you.
Now you came to witness a match between House of Oak and Interlice. Proud to this game. What were you expecting?
Well, I was expecting House of Oak to win because when you look at their matches that they've played so far, all their own matches, they've been able to win those matches. So I wasn't expecting anything. I knew they would win this match.
Now, you knew they would win this match. 90 minutes plus, 3 minutes at a time, House won by 2-0. Looking at both teams, their performance, how do you assess them?
Well, I think Interlice has strategized very well to come and meet Accra because when you look at the first half, they make sure that they catch them at the midfield, and then they were on Accra lead striker, which is Joseph Esu. And so they came prepared. They know the strategy they want to play, and then it worked perfectly for them in the first half. The only thing that made them unlucky was the fact that they couldn't score a goal. If they had scored a goal, I think it would be a different story altogether. But if they couldn't score in the first half, then the second half, the table turns into the favor of Accra. The keeper had a red card. I was having a little issue with that red card, but I got to know that the moment the keeper comes out and is the last man and then touches the ball outside, and then the keeper becomes a player. So that was how come he got the red card, and it changed the game totally.
Okay, now talking about the red card, In the first half, the same incident happened. I don't know whether you were here. How Suffolk goalkeeper came out. The referee did not caution him by giving him a yellow card or red card. But in the second half, it happened to Interlice. But the referee went ahead to give a red card to the goalkeeper. As a journalist, do you think it's fair?
I think it's fair because the referee was on the pitch. He saw what happened. I think the keeper came out and it wasn't the last man. That was the Accra Suffolk goalkeeper. And he did not even touch the ball with the hands outside the box. And so that is what saved Richmond IE. That was the only difference between the two incidents.
Okay, now after this game, we thought we were going to rest for a while. But on Sunday, the second round is bouncing back. House of Folk groups are being open. When they won this match, now they are having 12 points. Kaila 2-1. House of Folk will be in Tema on this Sunday against Interlice. After that, they will come back home against Wafa, play Liberty at home, play Kaila at home. House of Folk going back to Tema with this performance. Can House of Folk surprise us?
I think one thing we are all refusing or forgetting to know is the fact that House of Folk played better when they go away. And all the matches that they lost away, they played so very well. And when they come home, they don't seem to have their rhythm. I don't know whether there's pressure on them because of the fans or whatsoever. So I'll be expecting a very good game on Sunday, playing against Interlice. That is going to be one of the matches that everybody should look forward. Because Interlice losing 2 to Accra Suffolk here. With this performance Accra Suffolk put up, Interlice played so well. So at their home, they also tried to come out and do something. So that match is going to be. And talking of Accra Suffolk playing away, all the matches Accra Suffolk has been, I don't know whether they've been unfortunate or fortunate. They played almost all their away matches. And so after this Sunday, they will come back to home and then they will play 3 matches. And I think that it's something that should go into their favor. It should favor them per how the matches are arranged.
So, okay, now thank you for talking to Sahara Football. Do you think our House of Folk will progress from this group?
The group is still hoping. House of Folk still has 4 more matches to play at home, and from what I'm seeing, they seem not to be losing matches at home. They are determined that all their matches they will win at home, and if it is anything to go by, then definitely Accra Folk will progress from this group to the next stage of the competition.
Okay, thank you, Ina.
You're welcome.
We have in our midst Mr. OPARE ADDO, a PRO for Accra House of Folk. Mr. OPARE ADDO, welcome to Sahara Football.
Thank you.
Proud to this game, House of Folk against Interlice. What were you expecting?
Well, we all know very well that when it comes to House of Folk and Interlice, it has never been an easy game, either at Tema or the Accra Sports Stadium. And especially as we were coming from defeat to Wafa, most people didn't give us that chance because they felt that even though we are able to create a lot of chances, we are not able to plant them. So even though we're not given the chance, the coach had to speak to the players that, hey, this is an opportunity. We have to believe in ourselves and make sure that whatever that it is, we take the opportunity and get the winning.
Okay, Mr. OPARE, 90 minutes plus added time, 3 minutes, you won by 2 goals to 0. Most of the journalists were saying they thought they would come to watch beautiful football, but both sides disappointed them. To you, as a PR of the team, how do you assess both teams?
Well, in football, the most important thing is to win. You understand? When we went to Wafa, we played all the nice football. Everybody knows the caliber of game that Wafa plays, but we were able to outnumber them. We played better than them, but eventually they won. So if we have come here today and we were not able to play as nice as people expected, but we have still been able to win. I think that that is what will make us happy. If you play all the nice football and don't win, nobody will sing the praises. But if you manage your game and you are able to win, that is what everybody wants. So it's unfortunate that people did not see the kind of Barcelona or Man City kind of football, but then we are happy that we won.
Okay, Mr. OPARE, talking about the beautiful football, I've been following you since pre-season. You've been playing beautiful football. You went to Wafa with beautiful football, but it seems when you come home, it seems you have a kind of pressure on you that I don't understand. Whether is it from the fans or it's for the players are frustrated.
Well, I don't think it has got to do with frustration. When you come in front of your supporters and you want to let them be impressed that this is what you'll be able to do. If you don't manage it well, it's capable of bringing some sort of pressure onto yourself on the pitch. But I think that The players are managing it very well. The coaches have been speaking to them, so they are getting over all of that. And don't forget that any team that plays Hasselhoff, they want to come very tough at Hasselhoff. And when they come tough and in front of your supporters, and then you don't get the kind of support that you want, possibly in my crumple view. So, but I think that gradually we are doing well, get over it, and then be able to be getting the winnings that we want.
Okay, Mr. OPARE, last 2 weeks when we were here, you played against Dwarfs. Your coach talked about the players, that they are young players, the supporters have to give them chance. But when we talked to the supporters, they said no. When it comes to House of Folk and Kotoko, what we need about CAP, we don't know whether they are young or what. But Mr. OPARE, I know the coach is doing well. Do you think the supporters are right or they are wrong?
Well, the supporters are right in demanding for victories, but then they must be right in being patient. You understand? Victory will come, but you must be patient for the victory to come. If you want to rush for victory to come, if you are not careful, it might not go the way you want it. That's why we are saying that yes, they are right to demand for victory, but then we need their support as well, so that when the going becomes tough, they will be able to stand firm behind their team and offer their support, so that we'll continue to ride high.
Mr. OPARE, last but 2 questions. This week Sunday, we are going back to Tema against Italians. For us, we thought there's going to be a break, but there's not going to be a break. Looking at your group, Southern Sector is open. Now you won, you have 12 points. Kara 2-1. Going back to Italians with this win, are you going to pick a draw or are you going to win?
Yes, I think the most important thing that I know the coaches will do is that we have to maintain the winning mentality and make sure that when we get back to Tema on Sunday, we should be able to get back from that venue with something positive to show. It will not come easy. We'll respect the opponent, but we'll do our best to pick 3 points.
Okay, Mr. OPARE, my last question. Since you signed a contract with Umbro, seems it was going over on social media, the kit is going to arrive this year, is going to arrive this time. I want to know from you, as a PR of the team, when and where, when is the kit arriving in Ghana?
Well, unfortunately, I can't give you specific dates because we are waiting there. As I speak to you now, the Umbro kits, everything has been manufactured. Sorry, we have been given notification that they are done with everything. So it is just a matter of shipping the items down here. So when the items are eventually shipped, then we can calculate the number of days it will take in getting here. Then we'll be able to tell our supporters that give us 20 days or 25 days or 5 days. We'll be able to take delivery of the items and put it out there for sale.
So I want to know from you, last year it was all over, and this year it was all over all the media houses, saying it is a partnership, not a sponsor. You as folk is paying something to get the JC. Is it a partnership or a sponsorship?
Yes, one thing I must make very clear to everybody that understands football is that no kit manufacturing company will come in and say, I am sponsoring you, so you are not paying anything. Anybody that tells you that, they don't know what they are talking about. It doesn't happen in any part of this world in football. What it is that the company, for example, Umbro, are sponsoring our kits for the team, for the entire team, for the managers and for the staff, everybody. They are sponsoring it. It's for free. But we are paying for the replica jerseys. So then when they come, we sell it, then we make our money. That is what is done all over the world.
Thank you, Mr. OPARE, for talking to Sahara Football.
Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Augustine Boateng, popularly known as Cypher Drizzle. Thanks for watching SaharaFootball.net. We brought you a wonderful and very fantastic interview from Sahara Football. Catch you next week.